It could be the beginning of the end. A letter of ascertainment sent to Joe Biden, setting in motion the transition process that could see him take over the presidency. It's as close as Donald Trump has come to conceding the White House. Emily Murphy, the head of the General Services Administration, declaring Biden the apparent winner, finally giving his incoming team the services and resources it needs for a transition of power.
Access to national security tools, background checks, federal funds, all of the things needed for a president-elect to become a president. It is an official acknowledgement, a crucial step to the reality that Biden won the election.
It's been 3 weeks since Election Day, and Administrator Emily Murphy has been criticised for the hold-up amid the COVID pandemic and with mass distribution of vaccines on the horizon.
She will go down as one of the great obstructors and liars for Trump of our time, I think.
But the Trump appointee insisted in her letter that, contrary to media reports and insinuations, my decision was not made out of fear or favouritism. Even in the face of thousands of threats, I always remained committed to upholding the law. In a tweet, Trump said the 47-year-old had been harassed, threatened and abused. He insisted our case strongly continues. We'll keep up the good fight and I believe we will prevail. Nevertheless, in the best interest of our country, I'm recommending that Emily and her team do what needs to be done with regard to initial protocols, and I've told my team to do the same. The move coming with hours of Michigan certifying victory for Biden.
Thank you. Madam Chair, you have 4 aye votes. That motion does pass.
As Trump's supporters protested outside,
the board voted 3-0 to certify the results of the election. 2 Democrats and a Republican voted yes. 1 Republican abstained, citing some of the issues or concerns he had with some of the vote counting and the vote processes in particularly Wayne County and Detroit.
A number of senior Republicans are believed to have asked Trump to let go. His legal fight is also heading south. Sidney Powell, an outspoken member of Rudy Giuliani's team, vanished. At least 30 lawsuits have now either been lost or withdrawn.
The Trump team's argument to the public that millions of votes were stolen through election software is quite literally insane. It is the upside down. Wild invocations of Hugo Chavez and George Soros. No evidence, no proof. When you look for some of the proof they offer, well, in this affidavit about the alleged fraud in Michigan, an alleged expert claims suspicious activities in Michigan, but he mistakenly provided data from Minnesota. It's a joke, and it is being treated as such by judges across the nation.
Joe Biden can now look forward to receiving presidential briefings and getting his travel paid for by the public purse. He's been busying himself by naming his top team. Former Democrat Secretary of State John Kerry today announced as his climate czar. In a statement, Biden said the decision was a needed step to begin tackling the challenges facing our nation, including getting the pandemic under control and our economy back on track. The next move to gain complete understanding of the Trump administration's efforts to hollow out government agencies.